G'day guys and welcome to another one of my Digimon ReArise videos. So it's been announced that this beast is finally coming to the global side, and that is Alphamon Ouryuken mode. This guy is a calm type and is an overall beast. In this video we're going to check out his stats, his skills, compare him to some other Digimon, and then we're actually going to take him in-game, test him out in Clash Battle, test him out in the Underworld Dungeon, and test him out in PvP. So let's get started. First of all, let's look at his stats. This is sorted by HP. These are just Digimon that are tech Digimon that you'll see in the meta in PvP at the moment. His HP, of course, is less than a Pokemon, but he's a calm type, so that's to be expected. He has 8,040 HP, which is on par with Lucemon Satan mode, and quite a bit higher than Imperial Dramon Paladin mode. So a little bit of natural bulk from his HP. If we sort by tech, he is the new Tech King. 4953 there, compared to Lucemon, who is, oh my gosh, look at that, 4953. 4953. 4923. So these three actually have equal tech, which is quite high. It means it's going to be doing a lot of damage. This tech can also be boosted, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. Alright, to defense. Of course, Apocalymon's still higher. His defense is 2363, which is the same again as Lucemon Satan mode, so they do have the same stats. Dianamon's coming up next at 1953, so expect around the same bulk as Lucemon, and of course his speed is the standard 30 speed, which you'll see for most calm megas or ultras. So overall, his stats identical or very similar to Lucemon, a little bit superior to Imperial Dramon Paladin mode. Now let's have a look at his skills. Main skill, 470% to 3 enemies, ignore block, 3.5 crit multiplier. That is huge. He's going to be hitting big numbers with this main skill. Sub skill, 460% to 2 enemies, minus tech damage resistance and chance to apply burn. Because he has a high tech, that burn will be doing quite a bit of damage. Passive skill, this is where he gets really interesting. Protect self from electric shock, paralysis, freezing, stun, and sleep forever. So that's your immobilization skills there. Once per battle, when HP falls below 50%, clear poison, burn, error, skill seal, darkness on self. That's cool. 120% tech forever. That's really cool. 80% block rate forever. That is super cool. So when this guy falls below 50% HP, he goes Super Saiyan and he just starts fucking shit up all over the place. 120% tech is absolutely huge. 80% block is great because he is a little bit squishy, and he clears all the status ailments that he is not immune to. So you fall below 50% health, and then you just frag. If you get healed above 50%, you keep all these buffs. They last until you die. So really great. What we're going to do now is we're going to jump into a clash battle and see how much damage we can whip out with him, and then we'll jump into the other modes and see how he performs there as well. Alright, we're over in Clash Battle. This guy is a beast in Clash Battle. He's pretty good because of the attack boost. I'm running him with Crimson Mode for cooldown reduction, Skull Satyr and Wisemon as buffers. Of course, I'm running him with fairly high crit. I got him at 93% critical rate, and IPM is there just for extra damage. Alright, let's jump in. Hopefully we can get his passive to activate so we can see the damage difference, because it is quite substantial. Alright, so let's kick it off with a buff him up, 80% tech boost, and now let's watch him go absolutely nuts. 450. 450 without his passive activated, 120 on his sub skill. So that's already really substantial damage. He also has a wicked looking friendship skill, which is different to his normal animation. How much is this going to hit? 370. I think main skill actually hit harder. Or it burned here, which actually isn't the worst thing, because we can use that burn to try and get our health down below the 50% threshold. So let's see how we go. I'm going to use one more. I'm going to use my sub skill. Should get us below. We'll clear that burn. Alright, here we go. 450. 550 now. That's huge damage. 500,000 on a raid. A level 10 raid. That's good, man. That's real good. Oh, no crit there, unfortunately. So he's pretty much soloed this whole raid. At least 3 hits of almost 500,000 each. He is really good in Clash Battle. Definitely a contender for your tech Clash Battle team. Obviously, I'm running him with cooldown reduction, which you can't get on global yet, but soon enough there'll be cooldown in there. You can use all these buffers. You'll be getting numbers pretty equivalent to this, so definitely a great choice in Clash Battle. Alright, let's jump over into the Underworld Dungeon now. Okay, over in the Underworld Dungeon, I'm running him on my classic Underworld Dungeon team. Sakuyamon Miko mode is there for cooldown reduction. This is the 5-stage counter reducing stage. Cooldown reduction, heals, bit of support there, crit support, defense support. You know the drill in the Underworld Dungeon. This guy's main role would be definitely a damage dealer. He can cleanse status effects when he gets below 50% health, but it can only occur once, and it's pretty niche. It's not going to be happening a lot in the Underworld Dungeon, but it could save your neck if you're having trouble with a few stages. He could activate that and, I don't know, hopefully get you a win. But as you can see, his damage is good. He hits a lot of targets with both his skill. That burn can help you out on his sub skill as well. He's also a really good friend's partner Digimon. His skill there will give you a lot of damage. Be able to clear heaps of stages for you in the Underworld Dungeon as well. Look at that, yeah. Definitely a really solid choice for your main DPS in the Underworld Dungeon. Whoa, I'm going to try and actually activate his passive here. I believe if you enter a stage with his under the 50% threshold, he automatically activates his passive, which could be good if you want to instantly clear statuses, or you just need that power buff to clear a high-level raid in Underworld Dungeon or a hard stage. That's something to keep in mind as well. Oh yeah, he's cleaning up there. 3 enemies gone. As you can see, this guy hits ridiculously hard. And there you go. Definitely a really great choice for the Underworld Dungeon as a damage dealer. Alright, now let's head over to what everyone has been waiting for. PvP. Let's see if he can make a splash in PvP. Let's go. Okay, over in PvP now. This is the JP meta, so it's going to be tricky for him to shine. This is how I've got him kitted out. Same as before, high crit chance. I just want him to be doing absolutely bonkers damage, if possible. I've got 2 defense supports, just so he doesn't get one shot by Rasenmons. I've got the Crimson mode for cooldown reduction, and of course my own Rasenmon, just to clean up in case we get into a little bit of strife. Alright, so the meta is long past this guy on JP, so it'll be interesting to see if he can still dish out the damage. And we're facing one as well. Oh my god, did you see it? That was huge damage! That was like 2/3 of the enemy's health of that main skill. Let's see if he can solo this. Passive is activated now. Oh, he got evaded, unfortunately. There we go, full solo. Alphamon Ouryuken mode, solo on the JP side. Look at that. Definitely good longevity from this guy. Alright, let's jump in again. Obviously, that's not going to happen every match. He is defensively frail unless you run him with good defensive supports like I am. Alright, so we've got a damage limiters and evasion here, which are fairly good counters to him. Yeah, we didn't quite one-shot that time. He's got a bit of defense support as well. with that Mirage BM, he reduced his tech. So, oh, and as you can see, yeah, he is frail. You really want to. He's kind of glass cannon mode. And there's a ooh, revive. There's a. Oh, we might lose this one, guys. We are in strife. Let's try and take out. Oh, no, we're okay. Yeah, we should survive this. Yes. It's so much error. And there's Omegamon Merciful Mode, the bane of my existence at the moment. To be honest, after seeing him in action, he's not a must-have, but would have been good to have. In case you don't know, I spent nearly 3,000 stones trying to pull him. Didn't get him. So a bit spewing about that. Anyway, back to Alphamon. Let's see how we go here. Alright, we've got a shield. We've got damage limiter. And we have Heavy Liam on there. So let's try and... Ooh, that's good damage. That's good damage. Heavy Liam has his passive activated now. Alright, Alphamon, let's get some burns. There we go. 2 burns. Let's see how hard they hit. Love to get his passive activated in this match again as well, so we can see the damage difference. Alright, there we go. Passive's on. Clear that burn. Here we go. Boom, great damage. Nice. Able to take out the defensive threats there. And there's his frailness. I'll just clean this up with my Resentment. So definitely still a viable option if you're running some sort of tech team or you have the defensive support to run him on JP still, which is quite a while, many months down the line, still going to be useful. He does have his own special target plugins, which increase his HP and his crit rate on his attack one, so really good. Would recommend picking them up if they come in a special pack in the shop. Here he is. He looks badass. He hits badass. He is a badass. Wicked friendship skill. Great, sort of risky passive with that 50% health threshold, but he still hits hard, as you've seen, without getting that passive activated. So definitely one to look out for. I'm definitely going for him when he comes to Global soon. And I probably would recommend that you do too, because he's a really great Digimon. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like, comment down below, subscribe, you know, all that jazz. And I'll see you in the next Digimon ReArise video. Thanks, guys. Bye!